It's your boy Coach T, man. Welcome back to the Mud Talk Radio channel, man. Man, we're on a live right now, man. But if you're new to the channel, if you know how we do things over here, man, this is what we talk about: family, fashion, sports, life, and culture, all of the above, man. I encourage you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. If you're into content like this, I know it's been a minute, it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm back, man, and I felt encouraged to create some content the last couple of weeks, and I just haven't really got around to doing it. Not because I haven't had the time. It's just like mentally, I just ain't been up for it for real. A lot of things going on. I think a lot of mental obstacles, and sometimes, we're humans, and everybody says it's easy to push through. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't always easy to push through. The best thing to do is to push through. When you don't feel encouraged, when you're not feeling inspired, you want to push through. And I'm proud of me for getting myself to this point where today I'm actually doing some content. So I'm out and about. Just left the house a few minutes ago, and I'm about to start doing something that I hope really fills a void inside of me. Not a void, but just something I feel like I need to be doing. And I've been kind of searching for answers, talking with my wife about different things and how she feels about certain stuff. And I think everything comes back to this one thing that I need to be doing more of. And I've been praying about it, and so that's where I'm at right now. That's why I'm at with that. And so that's what I'll be doing today. But also today, I am for the first time wearing my foams for the first time ever. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while and you've seen my sneaker review videos, then I've reviewed a lot of sneakers. And one of my more recent videos, I haven't done one in a while just because a lot of the sneakers that have been coming out haven't really piqued my interest, and I haven't really wanted to bring them to the channel. But I did review some foams recently, some Nike Foamposites. And in that video, I told you guys that, hey, this is my first pair. I've never owned a pair. They were never at the top of my list as far as sneakers to grab when I was, growing up and things like that, even though they did go platinum in the hood, and I give them their respect. And they're still going platinum in certain parts of the country. I don't think that a lot of people, necessarily care about them as much as they used to back in the day, because I am 39, I'm almost 40. So I remember when foams was like going crazy for real. And so today I did have on a different pair of shoes, and then I realized that the foams that I purchased along with a few other shoes was in my garage. So I went in my garage, went in the bag and grabbed them and put them on, changed my shoes or whatnot. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wear these today. I'm gonna actually give them a test run today and see how it feels to wear some Foamposites all day and see what type of impact they'll have on my body. You know what I'm saying? On my feet. Yeah, bro, like so far so good. I mean, I just left the house probably about 10 minutes ago. So we'll see after I, take care of everything I need to take care of. But initially, like putting them on, yeah, they feel pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They feel pretty good. And again, this has come from somebody who hasn't owned a bunch of them. This is my first pair, so you're getting an honest opinion from me. I think they're pretty cool, man. I think they're pretty comfortable. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to lace them. When you used to wearing a certain shoe, you know how to lace, certain shoes up, or you got your go-to lacing thing that you do with your sneakers. And for these, I haven't really, I haven't figured it out. I kind of just loosened up the laces and threw them on. Yeah, man, yeah, exactly. They feel pretty good, man. And I can see how hoopers, back in the day, Penny Hardaway and stuff like that, I don't know if it's the same exact material that they used back in the day for the ones that he used to play in, but I can see hooping in these. I mean, not the lightest shoe, but not as heavy as I would have anticipated them being. I thought they would have been way more heavy. Like, I've worn many pairs of LeBrons on the court that, even with this shoe, is not as heavy as they appear to be when you look at them. Yeah, so that's what I did, bro. Like I loosened my laces up, man. I feel like that was just like my instinct to like loosen the laces up, you know what I'm saying? And just go with that, because I know, like I say, with Jordan 1s, with Dunks, like with all these different shoes, we all have our go-to lace thing that we do. Some people are a lot more technical than others when they lace up sneakers, but for me it was like I'm just gonna loosen them up, and I think it looked pretty good. I think they look pretty good. I got, I'm kind of going with the DC vibe. You know what I mean? Shout out to the DMV area. Got the socks, the white socks. Kind of scrunched up a little bit. So rocking with that, man. I ain't really go too much into putting on a fit because I was like, man, I'm just out handling business today. So just some joggers and a Raw Melon shirt. If you haven't already, man, go follow the brand Raw Melon Apparel over on Instagram. That's my clothing brand, my luxury streetwear brand. If you haven't already, y'all go tap in with me. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna see how they fit, man, and if, how they feel today, because maybe it's a new shoe that I started looking into. Maybe it's something that I started adding to the collection. Because just lately, I'm gonna be honest, I have not been too interested in the sneaker releases. They just not something that, I don't know, man. Like maybe with Nike getting a new CEO or whatever. I don't know if he's a new CEO or old CEO. They said he had retired from Nike. Now he's back as the CEO. So he kind of seems like maybe somebody they're just putting in a position to groom the next guy, the real person that they're going to have in that spot. But neither here nor there. I don't know, man. I just ain't really been into it. I've really been wearing my New Balances lately. Had my eye on some Asics, which I, haven't worn a pair in a while. But I'm just looking for comfort, because a lot of my sneakers I don't even wear, bro. Most of them I don't wear. Like I wear my everyday shoes, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like it's not too much. Not too much going on, man. Now I appreciate that, gang. Yeah, I appreciate that. Lock in with me with the clothing brand. If it's something you're interested in, bro, just, holler at me, man. Let's make it work. Definitely got a new drop, getting ready for hoodie season. So getting ready to run back one of my most popular drops that I did. And I know a lot of people are excited about that. It's all about timing, so. But yeah, man, so I'm doing a wear test on the foams today. Go get a haircut. Well, I ain't get my hair cut, but going to get a shape up. I'm gonna go and get, go holler at my pops, man. I'm gonna see my dad today, So if my dad is watching this live, which, man, shout out to my pops, man. He like my biggest fan on YouTube, bro, which is crazy to me. It's not crazy to me because I'm his son, but like, the older you get, your parents, you think they'd be out of the loop, man. But my pops watch like every one of my YouTube videos, and he shows a lot of love and support, man. I'm so appreciative for him, and I think today that's why I'm feeding my spirit. I'm just like, I need to go see my dad. I need to go see my pops. Yeah, bro. Like, so I'm originally from Charlotte. I currently stay right outside the city, so I'm in the Belmont area now, is where I stay. But definitely from the city, man. Born and raised from Charlotte, bro. My sister lives in Winston, by the way, so yeah, man. I'm a hometown guy, man. Hometown guy. I love my city, even though our sports teams suck. You know what I'm saying? I love my city. So I ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump from Charlotte. Take me about 10 minutes to get into Charlotte, from the Belmont area. So yeah, man, I'm on 85 as we speak. Man. Headed to the west side. Go see my pops. See what this dude up to. Probably stop by Camp North End, grab me a little snack, and then go chill with my pops until it's time for me to go to the barbershop. So just trying to be more intentional about spending time, bro. Like I'm super introverted. So had a long talk with my wife, and she's just like, yo, she literally told me, she's like, you ain't got no friends. And it's not because you're not the type that would make a good friend. It's just your cutoff game's super strong, and you know who you are, and your integrity and stuff like that. And so, this version of me doesn't always mesh with people who still see me as who I used to be, and so it can be challenging to find friends with similar interests and things like that. And let's be honest, man, as a 40-year-old man, I ain't always like every day, like my mission ain't to find new friends, but I meet a lot of people on YouTube. That's what makes YouTube so cool, man. It's like I can get on here and be myself, and I can connect with people just like me. And so, I was telling her, I don't know, maybe that's where I figure it out, But because I come from such a rough upbringing, and I've changed my life, gave my life to Christ, and I'm just a completely different person than I used to be. It can be challenging to find friends, and not feel inclined to like have to be a different person around people. Like, I just want to be able to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but in the meantime, man, I set a goal to just say, hey, I'm about to go start seeing my people. You know, give them their flowers while they alive. My pops, man, I love them to death. But to be real, we don't spend as much time together as we should, and it's mainly on me. It's mainly on me. You know what I'm saying? It's just gotta just go pull up, push up. Talked to my brothers earlier. Ain't talked to them in a minute. My little bros, they in South Charlotte. So, you know, you just, you know, life. Sometimes you get in your bubble and you just like to stay in it. You know? Yeah, just get in your bubble and like to stay in it. But today I'm getting out the bubble for a little bit, just for a little bit. This world is a crazy place. But yeah, man. I might push up at a sneaker store today. I mean, Hibbett Sports sent me an email telling me I got some mystery discount that I got to scan it in the store to find out what it is. Could be up to $250 off. It probably ain't $250, but you know, I said I wanted to grab a pair of Asics, so maybe I'll just run into Hibbett Sports just for the sake of seeing what that discount is and go scan it. Let me see what's up. So that's what I think I'll do today. I'm running Hibbett Sports. And go see my pops and go get a haircut. That's pretty much on the agenda right now. Because yesterday I took care of a lot of stuff that I needed to take care of, and I think I'm pretty good now as far as, you know, priority-wise, you know. So at least I hope so, you know, because the wife always will have some extra stuff for you to do. Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully ain't nothing weak, like $10 off. You know what I'm saying? Like $10 off. And I mean, though, if the shoe is only $100, you know, $110, depending on which Hibbett I go to, because I know most of the managers at the Hibbets that I frequent, and I've, you know, we have real good relationships. So I'm like, you know, I don't need to get off here. I'm gonna get off on Betas Ford. But yeah, bro. Hopefully it ain't $10 off, bro. It need to be more than that for real, because I ain't been to Hibbets in a minute. Again, because like the reality is, bro, like, right now the sneaker market is so set up, it's set up so sweet right now that we don't even have to pay full price for shoes at all. Like, if you're paying full price for a sneaker today, it's really by choice, because everything that comes out is accessible, which is great for the consumer like us, but at the same time, it's bad for the retail stores because they realize, like, we don't have to come and pay full price for the shoe. We can just go in the secondary market where the value is already significantly down before the shoe is released and just go and get the shoe that we want and save money. You know what I'm saying? Nah, facts, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. It took me a while to get where I'm at right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I come from West Charlotte, you know, single parent home. My mom was a substance abuse user, so I was really outside in the streets. You know, had a lot going on, did a lot of things I'm not proud of, but you know, God forgave me for my sins. So, you know, I started a new journey, and I've been blessed to be where I'm at today. And I don't think that I would ever want to sacrifice who I am today to be who I used to be. And so, the only way I was able to get to that point was through giving my life to Christ. And so, you know, I'm grateful. And my mom is clean. You know, she's wonderful. She's overcome so much, but that's just, you know, a little bit of where I've come from. Everybody got a story, you know. Everybody got a story about what they had to overcome, and you know, I was able to dodge a lot of things. You know, I was in a federal courthouse at 17 years old. You know, life could have been over for me early, but you know, God definitely has had His hand on me, and I got some wonderful praying women in my life and people that love me, and so I realized that this is the only way for me to go. You know what I'm saying? Is to live for Christ and to share that experience with other people, so that they can know that, man, no matter where you at, no matter what mistake you believe you've made, you know, God is still there for you. You just gotta give it all to Him, man, and then live for Him and turn away from that stuff. So, yeah, that's definitely who I am right now, bro. That's who I am for the rest of my life. I'm gonna die that way. But yeah, man, I'm interested in checking out this discount, bro. I think they baited me in. I shouldn't have opened the email. I should have overlooked it like I did the rest of them, because, you know, we know what shoes coming out, man. It ain't, you know, and it's weird to me because Nike is the #1 sneaker company by a long shot, right? I think there's like an $80 billion gap between Nike and the company that's in second place, which is Adidas, as I'm riding past a matte red and black Cybertruck on Batersford Road. On Batersford Road. I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. Um, but yeah, man, I was looking at that and I was like, you would think, somebody would make up some ground right now, because Nike, in my opinion, is not really doing well. Like, I mean, there's more people wearing Adidas and Asics, um, just high fashion type shoes, designer. Even if you were to walk into a sneaker boutique today, most of the employees won't have on Nikes. Like, they're gonna have on designer shoes, or they're gonna have on Asics or something like that. And so it's just one of those things where Nike has such a massive lead ahead of their competitors. They can have a massive down year in sales and all type of stuff and still be ahead. So I think that's kind of wild, because I don't really see people outside of my age group, still paying attention to the Jordan releases and things like that. Because I mean, these young kids don't wear Jordans like that, bro. They really don't. They don't wear Jordans. It's more about fashion. It's not about just getting a shoe. Nobody, like, these younger people don't really care about that. They care about fashion, and so they're gonna wear the bulky shoes. I've even watched how Vans continues to adapt, and that's why they continue to be relevant over all of these years. Vans came out with the OG, the black and white joint with the thick sole, and they kind of mimic a designer sneaker that's super affordable. And so I've watched a lot of the young kids, latch on to the Vans with the thick sole. I think it's more of a fashion thing with these kids, like, and they're not necessarily, they don't care about Jordans. I was talking to my daughter, who's a senior in high school, and she was like, people don't even wear Jordans in school like that no more. You get what I'm saying? So, and I see it every day, because as somebody that's in the fashion space, I pay attention to the young people. They're the consumers. They make up a majority of my client base, and it's like, I pay attention to what they wear and what they like, and they're not wearing Jordans like that. But for Nike to not even have their grips around the young consumer base and to still be $80 billion ahead of their competitors is just so crazy to me. Yeah, it would have to be a Travis. Like, it would have to be a Travis for somebody to care for real. Not for us to care, like we care, like the older group, but it's not enough of us, like, to really, like, swing the market. It's the young people, and Nike got to find a way, and maybe that's why they got the new CEO. They're not being innovative anymore. They're not coming out with things. And a lot of people say, well, if Nike was to come out with some of the old sneakers, from back in the day, well, these kids don't really care about stuff like that. That's more so us. Like, we care about the hoop shoes from the 90s because we remember them. We was in school. These kids don't care. They're not going to wear a pair of Charles Barkleys. They're not going to, wear a pair of foams. Like, that's us. That's not them. They care about a shoe that is fly. You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about. That's really it. So I'm interested to see what this new CEO does and how they, adapt or adjust to today's climate and find a way to make it more about fashion. And, even though they're the #1 sneaker company in the world, they still have room to grow, and they need to figure out how they can continue to be relevant and continue to, make people want to spend money with them, the young people. How can you make them want to spend money with you? Outside of basketball shoes or, athletic gear and things of that nature, like how, what can be done for Nike to become, essentially relevant? Yes, the numbers say that they're relevant, but I'm talking about relevant in a sense that the young people are now concerned with when Nike releases this or when Nike releases that. So I don't think right now they care. And I just pulled up to my pop's crib. I just pulled up. So yeah, man. Over here on the west side, man. Shout out to West Charlotte, man. Born and raised, man. It's always a beautiful thing to come back where you made it out of alive, and be able to just, reminisce, but still understand and appreciate how much, how far God has taken you, you know? Yeah, Trace just got 6 off-white shoes. That's what they like. Yeah, anything that is deemed to be expensive is all that certain people care about. Like I seen a short on Ben Baller, and he was talking about how he has the only pair of eBay Nike Dunk lows or something, and he bought them for 15 grand, and he could sell them for $1 million. Like, yeah, right, bro. Like, if you get on the aftermarket, ain't nobody overpaying for no shoes no more. Those days are over with, bro. Like, ain't no way he'd be able to sell them for $1 million. To who? Who would buy them? Don't nobody care that much no more. Everybody care about being fly. Like, they don't care about a shoe being, a 101 or something like that. They don't care about that. They do not care about that. So, but yeah, man, just put up to my pop crib, man. I'm gonna run up here, holler at him, man, see what he up to. Oh, I did say I was gonna grab me a snack before I came over here, though. You know what? I hate to pull off, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab me a snack. For real, for real. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back, because I'm gonna go right across the street to Camp North End real quick. And I'm gonna go into my, what's the spot? I'm going to the little spot where you get the cheese and stuff from. I'm gonna grab me a little snack, man, because I am a vegetarian, so I don't eat meat. But I'm gonna go grab me a little small little, what you call it, charcuterie box. And I tell my pops I'm on my way. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning or good afternoon. I don't know. It depends on where you at. As a matter of fact, I didn't look at the research before I went live, which I typically do. Cause you want to go live where YouTube wants you to go live, because they're gonna push it out. You know how this thing works. But shout out to everybody that's joined today. I've been live for about 22 minutes, just kind of chopping it up. I haven't pushed out any content lately. Just want to be open and transparent as I always am over here on this channel. It's just like, a lot of my channel has been geared around my sneaker reviews, fashion content, vlogs, and then my YouTube Shorts feed. I do all sports because I used to own and operate a travel basketball organization. So that was one of my many business ventures I've done here in my life. You know what I'm saying? And so I post a lot of basketball. Highly talented. High school players. I do post some pro highlights, things of that nature. So my YouTube Shorts feed, I try to make sure I post something over there as frequently as I can. But as far as my long form, I haven't posted nothing in a while. So I was like, today I'm going to go live. I made a promise. I said I was going to put some content out there. So today, as a part of this, we're testing a sneaker that I've never owned before in my life until a few months ago, and that's a pair of Foamposites. And so, oh, nice, bro, nice. I was looking at them, man. My local skate shop, by default, they have all of their drops. Well, most of their exclusive drops, not most of them, all their exclusive drops go through Cop Date. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with them, but they do their raffle through Cop Date for like the really exclusive stuff. And I was entered into it, but man, I'll be honest with you, Cop Date, I be feeling like it's a ripoff, because ever since I had hit a certain status on Cop Date, they always tell you, hey, your entry qualifies for boost. And then, you pay the extra little couple bucks to get your stuff boosted, double boost, triple boost, whatever. And I just ain't been winning on Cop Date. I haven't won anything on Cop Date since I hit on some orange label SB lows. And that was a while ago. That was like a minute ago. And that was my last dub on Cop Date. And so I don't know, man. Cop Date ain't really been, I've been trying to avoid them. I got a parking space. Heck no, that's too tight. I'm not finna pull this big old SUV in that little tight spot. So, right, hey man, who did you have to go through? Was it just like your local skate shop, or did you actually have to go through Cop Date or some kind of raffle service or whatnot? Yeah, that's super dope, bro. I looked at them and I was like, man, I kind of regret not at least spending the $5 to triple boost my entry. I'm about to get out the car, y'all, so let me know if the audio jacks up. If it does, sorry if it was connected or not. Hold on, y'all. Where's my key at? Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm looking for my key. Key fell through the seats. All right, I got it now. What was that? Oh, yeah, you hear some weird stuff on your car. You be like, yo, what is that? But as you can see, man, I'm outside, man. I parked away from everybody, bro, because I don't like to park close to everybody. Park away from everybody. But yeah, man. What he said, here in my local skate shops don't do raffles. We just wait on sneakers. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, and for the most part, I think my skate shop, or the only skate shop we have in Charlotte that actually gets SBs, because there's only one, and that's Black Sheep. Shout out to Black Sheep, man. They like the OG in the city. Most of the SBs lately, just because the demand hasn't been that high, they'll post on their page and just tell you when they got them, and they're like, hey, first come, first serve. But like anything exclusive, they send it through Cop Date. Anything exclusive. So this is one of the first ones in a while that they put through Cop Date, because everything else is like they just post like, hey, just come get it. We got it. If you want it, come get it. So yeah, man. Over here at Camp North, and it's actually a sneaker boutique over here, but I don't think I'm gonna go in there. I ain't never spent no money with them. You gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful nowadays, especially with the sneaker climate. I don't really see myself overpaying for that I can't get, you know. We all can get what we want nowadays. Yeah, I'm pulling up to Babe and Butcher real quick, and go get me a little box so I can have something to snack on at my pop's crib, man. Interesting funny fact, my dad never uses his AC or his heat in his house, so the climate is gonna be a bit unpredictable. You know, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so this is where I'm at, man. Babe and Butcher, what's going on, man? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab a mini box, please. I'm gonna go with the garlic. Yep, I'm gonna go with that, and then the let me do the spicy one.
So I have habanero or I have hot pepper sauce?
No, the cheese. I'm not getting any meat. No meat. Yeah, I'm not getting any meat. Yeah. I'll go with the spicy, and cause the mini box, if you don't get meat, it comes with 2 cheese.
2 cheeses and then 3 of the compliments.
Heard. So let me do the what's the carrots? Yep, let me get the carrots. I'm gonna go with some of the olives.
Okay.
And a few of the cucumbers as well. That'll be it. Local skate shops don't do it right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wish I would have grabbed them though, man. Hopefully I'll keep an eye on the price over time. But like you say, the market right now, man, it's set up to where if you want shoes, you can get them for a good price. You don't have to overpay. You'll save a lot of money, which I'm glad. So Nike got that new CEO. They tired of people not paying those retail prices, man. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Sneaker markets now, it's easier to cop compared to past years. Oh yeah, man, it's the perfect market right now. It's a buyer's market. I'm also grab a Pellegrino.
Do you want this one, the lemon, or the orange?
Let me just grab the one at the top.
You got it. It's pop top. Do you want me to open it for you now?
Please. And can I get 2 packs of the crackers? Appreciate it. My next cop, man, I don't know, man. It's a good question, bro. Like, I really don't know, bro. Like, I've been so out of tune because I just feel like every time I look at the calendar about what's being released, it just doesn't do it for me, man. Nothing's done it for me, especially, yes, please. I'll take a look at what all the shoes I have that I don't wear, and I'm like, that kind of makes me change my mind about buying anything new because I barely wear anything that I have. Let's see. Copper foams, yeah. I think the rest.
All set. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Copper foams, yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe I start a foam collection. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's something new that I do. Because like I said, I got them on now, and they're pretty comfortable, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I haven't had them on all day. I've had them on for all of an hour, and it's my second time walking in them since I got in the car. But they're pretty comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Wu-Tang Dunk High. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I've been pretty much I don't know, man. I really don't know. I haven't seen anything that I really, really want that I'll be willing to pay retail for. I got to get it under retail. I think that's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Yeah, they're a little heavy, but not as heavy as I thought, bro. Like I said, I have LeBrons that are heavier than these, and I play basketball in them. You know, used to hoop, but haven't been on the court in a while because last time I was out there, what's going on, man? I felt like I was about to pop my Achilles, man, working too hard. Maybe it's because I had them heavy LeBrons on. Yeah, bro. I can't be out there training with my kids who are teenagers thinking I'm a teenager. My body will tell me real quick you ain't. Like, even though I feel good, I'm like, nah, can't be popping no Achilles game. Can't be doing that. Be on the shelf for a minute. Yeah. Hey, man, I didn't even know it was gonna be hot today, man. I thought it was gonna be pretty cool, honestly. It didn't turn into a hot day. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna take a look at the calendar and see what's up. You know, I'll be on the sneakers app every day still, just poking around. But I just haven't seen anything that I really want to get like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing mandatory, right? But I don't know, man. Dang it, then the sun that popped out. And popped out on your boy. Oh wow, what's now LeBron? Oh yeah, bro. Arguably his hottest shoe. Arguably his hottest shoe that he's ever released. I'm a big LeBron fan, so like for me, it's more about collecting things, you know, for keepsake and, you know, to have down the line, you know, memorabilia type stuff. Like LeBron's first sneaker when he got to LA, the first sneaker that he released in the Laker colorway when he signed with the Lakers. You know, having that shoe is real important to me. I ended up starting to hoop in that one, and one of his lighter silhouettes. But you know, and I also purchased LeBrons for my kids because my son graduated high school last year. Dang, that AC is blasting like crazy. My son graduated high school last year, and my daughter, she's a senior this year, and they both played basketball since they were in middle school. And all of their shoes have been LeBrons for the most part. Recently, I bought both of them a pair of Kobe's. I think my son's sophomore year, I ended up getting him the Grinches to ball in because it's a really light shoe, and he's super athletic, high jumper, you know, so, you know, he dunking and all of that stuff. So I think, you know, having that shoe was really great for him. I bought my daughter the Protro, I think Protro 8. Let's see, was it the one with Gigi and Kobe's number all over it? I did a review of them on the channel. So I recently bought those for her. She played in those last year. So as far as the Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see the hype die down on Kobe's too, because let's be real. With all due respect to Kobe Bryant and the great player that he was, when Kobe was alive, people were not going crazy over Kobe shoes. Nobody wore Kobe's. Nobody even hooped in Kobe's like that. So when they became popular, it was all a resale value thing. Like nobody, you know, you got dudes that don't even hoop that was going crazy over Kobe's, man. Like, y'all don't even hoop. It's a hooper shoe. It's not even a shoe to style and wear from a fashion perspective. Like, it's a basketball shoe, dog. Like, and it was just sad to see how people was going crazy over them shoes and ran the prices up. Dog, I paid $1,000 for my son Grinches. $1,000, bro. $1,000. And I did that because it was a Christmas present for my son. It had nothing to do with my ego. It had nothing to do with trying to prove nothing to nobody. Like, my son had that on his list for Christmas. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when he opened up that Christmas present, he started crying. And for somebody like me who come from the projects and, you know, being poor and not getting anything for Christmas, like to see that happen or being able to, you know, collectively with my wife, make that happen for my son, bro, like that was what it was about. It wasn't even about nobody else, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad that people have finally fell off the hype train of Kobe's. Now that they can't make no money off of them, you can get them now. And so I've been able to win a few raffles on Kobe's, and it was mainly because I want my daughter to have them because she actually plays basketball. She's not wearing them to school. You know what I'm saying? She wear other stuff to school, like some Sambas or like, you know, some Crocs, or, you know, she ain't wearing them to school. You know, it's not a fashion thing. It's all been about, you know, oh, this shoe's worth a lot of money, so I got it. You know, and that used to make me angry with some of the guys that, you know, in the sneaker community, y'all getting the Kobe's for what? Y'all don't even play ball, bro. Like, what y'all doing with them? Y'all selling them, which I don't knock the hustle, but I'm glad that nobody cares as much about them anymore, because it makes me able to get them for my child when she says she want them to play ball in. Yeah, bro, wasn't nobody wearing Kobe's, bro. Like, to be real, when I was in school, and like I say, it was a long time ago, but we're talking like, God, man, I'm about to be 40. So I was in high school, we're looking at like almost 23 years ago when I was in high school, maybe 24 years ago when I last played high school basketball, you know, that was a time where we used to have team shoes, you know what I'm saying? And the team shoe would be like some weird Nike, you know, and you didn't get to pick, the school would pick for you, and, you know, it had to be your team colors, man. Shout out to Myers Park, man, you know what I mean? That was the school I went to, and, you know, we just had some green and white Nikes. We had a home pair and then we had an away pair, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely weren't no Kobe's, they weren't no Jordans, you know, they weren't any NBA player shoes. They was just some Nike basketball shoes. And so back in the day, man, in the hood, I ain't never seen nobody hooping in no Kobe's. It just wasn't a thing. Like, people try to make it seem like, bro, it wasn't a thing. It was not a thing. And so people turned it into something, which is great for Kobe's estate. And, you know, his ability to, you know, even in his passing, to be able to generate revenue for his family and stuff like that. My dad just texted and said he's at home, cool. I'm outside, Pops, good. He probably seen me pull up and then leave. He like, what's going on? But yeah, man, I agree, man. The way people did Kobe's, but it's like that for everybody. When somebody passes, it's like all of a sudden that stuff is popular when it wasn't, when they were alive. And so, you know, I personally don't own a pair of Kobe's for myself because, you know, I don't know. I don't see them as something that I want like that. You know, I wanted them for my kids because they wanted them to hoop in, and they did. My son wore his Grinches out to the front part came off of them. Played almost every game in them. Played his best games in his Kobe's too. But yeah, man, I'm at my pop's crib now, so about to run in here, holler at him for a little bit, man, see what he got going on. I ain't seen him in a minute. You know, sometimes you just got to push up on your people, but I really appreciate everybody to join the live today, man. I will say, like, if you're interested in this type of content, man, if you've been rocking with me and conversing with me, man, I consider you family. And if you're family, a part of the Mud Talk family, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping some full-length content soon. I think that I owe it to the people that support me, and I owe it to myself, you know what I'm saying, to get back on the grind and just push out that genuine, authentic content, man, because that's who I am. But as I say on every video, man, love is free, hate costs. You've been watching Mud Talk with your boy, Coach T. I'm out.